He's a rational investor, dividend digester. Saves some of his paycheck just like all his ancestors. Him looking for high yields, that's never the case. He's seeking 6% return. Slow and steady wins the race. We pay our debts in our currency that might be unfurled if it's no longer the reserve currency of the world. Confidence in the dollar is permanent. Just ask any scholar. People are exchanging their dollars for dog money. Dog money? Dog money. Dog money. We trading it in for dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. Dog money. I'm putting it all in dog money.
Yes, indeed. Some people are putting all of their money into dog money. Welcome to SirToshi's Bitcoin Chart Show. This is a Bitcoin forecast, the strength of the system, the health of the network, where we find out what's up with what is going down. Today's date is Wednesday, the 1st of December 2021. Let's be gone and jump straight into these figures. Here we go, rock and roll. Starting from left to right, we've got Coolcoin, BTC, SegWit Protocol, absolute bag of shit, centrally owned, planned and controlled by Blockstream. We've got Bcrash, another one, a security offering, absolutely fundamentally worthless. Fisher Price Cash, what an absolute joke, do I even need to bother explaining that one? And then we've got Bitcoin, BSV, the original protocol, goes right back to the Genesis block, making it the real Bitcoin, the true Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, and the world's first and only ever digital commodity, backed by the value of data sovereignty, making it the most valuable commodity on Earth. Yes, indeed. Let's have a look at these figures then. So we've got Coolcoin currently at $57,200, hash rate 98.6, network nodes 94.7, transactions 31.9, block size 1.9. That's percent, that is. Dear oh dear. So when you consider that BTC started out as a Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, something has clearly gone wrong. So we'll just let our favourite douchebag of Bitcoin, Pete McCormack, explain that to us right now. So take the floor, Pete, if you'd be so kind.
Bitcoin is so different now from when Satoshi was here.
Yeah, well, when Satoshi was here, Bitcoin was a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. How far away from that are we now?
It's a completely different project.
And what would Satoshi have to say about that?
It doesn't matter who Satoshi is anymore.
And what if he came back and said something like, what the hell do you think you're doing effing up my project?
Even if Satoshi came back, I don't think he would just be immediately welcomed as having this God-given right to decide what happens with Bitcoin. I think he would have to earn his right back into the project.
Earn his right back into the project? I just thought he said it was nothing like Bitcoin. It's a completely different project, and it didn't matter who Satoshi Nakamoto was anymore. Why would he want anything to do with a project that is nothing like the one he created, that is Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system? This makes no sense whatsoever. So in your opinion, what's this alternative project based on now then?
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Consensus? Do you know what proof of work is? Do you understand the significance of a chain of signatures? Did you even bother to read the white paper? Blockstream implemented SegWit on the 24th of August 2017, segregating the signatures on the chain, changing BTC from a commodity into a security and crashing its fundamental value to zero. But that was always their intention anyway. So because you made me laugh, I'll let you have one more go at trying to convince me.
Bitcoin is built based on consensus now.
Are you sure about that? Because it didn't sound like it to me, fool. So let's move on to Bcrash. So Roger, tell us your expectations for your centralized project that is Bcrash.
And we're going to really spread Bitcoin Crash across the entire country here in Antigua.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. And what do you say to all those international corporations that do billions, if not trillions of dollars of global trade on an annual basis, that say they need a regulatory compliant monetary system in order to do so?
The ones that say that the blockchains all need to be legally compliant about everything all the time, just go use your Visa card.
Yeah, because that's going to work. And then we've got Fisher Price Cash, but then we've got Bitcoin, the genuine Bitcoin, the original protocol. So we'll just have a quick word with Craigoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin, to find out his expectations for his own creation. So Craig, tell us, what do you want from Bitcoin?
I want Bitcoin not to go up to 10,000 or 100,000. I want it to be worth millions per Bitcoin.
And when you strip it all down to the bare bones, is that it?
That's it. And that's what we spend money for. Very simple.
Loving that. Let me help out and I'll stick my foot right in. So we've got a hash rate 1.6, network nodes 0.7, transactions though 58.4, but block size 97.6, absolutely massive. So Craig, tell us, what can we expect from Bitcoin in the future?
At InChain, we've just funded a number of universities doing so far a test up to 1 gigabyte. because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts, basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, with payment channels, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
It means that sounds absolutely fantabulous. So let's have a look at the data flowing through the chain here. But before we do that, we'll have a quick chat with our main man, Michael Saylor, because he never fails to perk me up in the morning. So, Michael, thank you for coming on to my show. Tell us, what do you say to people like Peter McCormack who think that Bitcoin should be changed and messed around with and just tampered with?
I like Bitcoin the way it is.
Oh, so do we, Michael, so do we, but we really like it. How do you compete with that?
In fact, I love Bitcoin the way it is.
All right, mate, calm down. Well, you can't just leave it there. You're going to have to explain yourself. Tell us, what is it about Bitcoin that you love so much?
The way it's currently constructed, it is possible to put all $250 trillion of monetary energy.
Whoa, $250 trillion of monetary energy. Where's that going to go?
In big blocks of encrypted energy on the blockchain.
They do sound like big blocks. What sort of numbers are we talking about?
Maybe the Bitcoin will be 1 million. You can probably calculate $10 million of Bitcoin or something.
Whoa, $10 million per Bitcoin or something. I mean, how's it going to fit and where's it going to go?
Big blocks, $100 million chunks on the blockchain.
Is that right? Let's have a look at these big blocks on the blockchain just for you then, Michael, baby. So calling out the megabyte blocks on Bitcoin, we've got 8, 11, 24, 17, 3, 19, 15, 7, 38, 411, 2, 9, 67, 466, 12, 91, 156, 1.8 gigabytes, 1.9 gigabytes really, 127 megabytes, 3, 6, 16, 75, 635 and 4. Wow, absolutely huge in comparison to these shitcoins. Let's have a quick look at Fisher Price Cash, still struggling to get all of their blocks over a kilobyte, let alone anywhere near a megabyte. B Crash, we've got one block over a megabyte. Nice one, Roger. And Coolcoin, no blocks over 2 megabyte. Dear, not a single one. Absolutely shocking. Well, shocking, not shocked. Let's have a look at hash rate then. Hash rate follows price, follows value, follows utility, follows creativity, initiative and intelligence. If you are intelligent and you apply creativity and initiative, you can make something useful. When something is useful, it can then create value. When it creates value, it can then develop a price. When it develops a price, it can then be measured against the cost of other goods and services and used as a medium of exchange. Boom, next. Proof of work by network, Coolcoin, B Crash, Fisher Price Cash will fall into their own footprints because that's what Ponzi schemes do when they crash overnight. It is currently 10,780 times cheaper to transact on Bitcoin than it is Coolcoin, and it's currently 3.8% more profitable to mine on Bitcoin as well, rather than Coolcoin. Wow. Let's have a look at it. I'm quite looking forward to seeing the mining when we get down there. Daily average Bitcoin block size by network, as you'd expect, Bitcoin absolutely smashing it. Daily Bitcoin transactions by network, Bitcoin winning. Transactions per block by network, Bitcoin winning. Fees USD, so again USD is speculative and just massively overpriced like a massive bubble. Fees SirToshi's, this is what we need. Oh, what's going on here? Interesting. We'll follow this chart, but we know BTC is an absolute pile of dog poop. So this is daily Bitcoin fee to block reward ratio. This is what we want. It is the block reward that outdoes. It's the block fee that outdoes the block reward ratio. So Bitcoin winning as you'd expect. Look at this daily accumulated Bitcoin blockchain growth by network. Let's have a look at this. Proportionally. Oh, seriously? Come on. Here we go. This is what we're after. Look at that. Boom. Good morning to you. Top of the morning. Yes, indeed. Well, it looks like we've got a 2 terabyte size chain here. 2 terabytes in comparison to Coolcoin that's only 382 gigabytes. Look at that, 2 terabytes. Brilliant. And let's see how far we are in front. So we are 1.7 terabytes in front of Coolcoin. That's hilarious. Dear oh dear. BTC is an absolute pile of poo. So daily Bitcoin hash rate by mining pools. This is global hash rate 7 days. Global hash rate 24 hours. That's going to look similar to Coolcoin. So we've got 98% out of it. Yep, there we go. B crash. So again, SBI Mino still on there, keeping tabs on him. Fisher Price cashed. What an absolute joke that is. Good to see Hathor back on there. That's hilarious. And Bitcoin. Oh, look. So other mining pools letting Dutch mining having a look in. Slowly encouraging other miners over. Do they know? Are we expecting something soon? Who knows? Who knows? But look, it's actually more profitable to mine on all the other chains. Every single one. Choose your alternative coin. Dear, all these miners on BTC, they have no clue what's coming. No clue what's coming. So the reason we're trying to push all the shitcoin enterprises off the chain is because the only thing they understand is dollar worshipping, which leads on to price manipulation, which we will look at now in the short positions. So this is Bitcoin. Where are we now? So look at that. What's that? Short ratio. 90% short ratio. Have you ever seen anything like it? Absolutely ridiculous. No manipulation to be seen there. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. And Coolcoin BTC. Oh, look at that. Short positions have suddenly gone up. Short positions rocking at 7%. 7% short positions. Wow. Wow. Wow, I haven't seen that for a long time. That's interesting. Ooh, you know, shitcoin are starting to lose their nerve. Should I say dirty traders, really? Bitcoin blocks live. So are we going to get anything today? What's going on with these lack of transactions? There's too many coming through. So usually what we see is transactions moving across the top of the screen. As soon as they're recognized by more than 50% of the nodes on the network, they're then thrown into the memory pool, which is where they're competed for by miners and payment processors in order to create a block, put the transaction within a block, and then place the block on the blockchain, which is when they're rewarded with the Coinbase data, otherwise known as the block reward, otherwise known as freshly minted Bitcoin, along with a block fee. So in the highlighted rectangular box below that, you can see the hash of each block, the block height, who it was mined by, size, the time, the date, the transaction count, and total fees. And it's the fees. Have a look at the fees in this 1.9 gigabyte block, $548. Beautiful. So remember, when the price of Bitcoin increases, we'll be seeing huge rewards in that. Yes, indeed. And look at this. These are all the mining farms. All this stemmed from one white paper. Absolutely amazing. Do you honestly think a network that could only handle 4 to 7 transactions per second was honestly meant to economically sustain all of this lot? What an absolute joke. You've got to be unbelievably stupid not to see that that narrative just doesn't work. I mean, look at the size of these things. Absolutely huge. Blows my mind every time. Let's have a look at BitInfo charts then, where they're transacting 17.9. Look, they're going up and up and up. Last time I did the show, I think it was like 16% something on. Now it's 17.9. Come on. Slowly catching monkey. BitInfo charts transactions 24 hours. Here we go, over 3 months. Oh, see, look at that. Look at that. XRP couldn't maintain it. It was a fake pump. Dear oh dear, look at that. We are catching on Ethereum, and it's not going to take long. We're right up there with them. Love it. Scaling test network. So we've still got a 4 gigabyte block in the scaling test network, and transactions recorded at 19,308 in 1 second. Again, we've seen hundreds of thousands of transactions on Terranode already. So let's have a look at daily data size. Meta ID producing 8 gigabytes of data on a daily data. That's absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Let's have a look at applications, particularly crypto fights. That's the ones we're interested in. Where are the daily data size in crypto fights? 435 megabytes over a 24-hour period. Absolutely huge. No other network can touch it. Trends.cash, apps ranking by money spent, TDXP, absolutely macking it. Apps ranking by performed actions, though. Run crypto fights, loving that. Crypto Quant, look at that. Look at that. The exchanges are cashing out again, even further. That's the lowest it's been, and we remember it started way up here off the chart, and now it's the lowest. It's the lowest it's ever been. Look at that. The exchanges are having none of it. Tether's just going to have to do some massive amounts of printing. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What are they going to do? apart from just make it blatantly obvious. Well, they've already had a letter from the US Senate asking them how you can convert Tether to USD. Oh dear, how can they do it? Because nobody's ever done it before. Oh dear, stupid criminals. So what's on chain? Good question. What is on chain? Estimated next block size 20 megabytes. Transaction counts over 24 hours 571,458. Love that. Joho's Mirror Report. Look at this. Look at that. Absolute shocker. That is meant to be cleared every 10 minutes, and look at that. That goes from 2 o'clock right there up until 12 o'clock the following day. Look at that. They can't clear it. Absolutely ridiculous. And the reason being is they purposely restricted it, kept the block size to 1 megabyte, implemented replace by feed, child pays for parent, developed the Lightning Network. Absolutely ridiculous. They've done all they can to prevent people from using it. Look at that. I wonder what this is all about. Is this to stop people from moving their coins? Like, you know, just in case people start to move them onto exchanges because they want to dump them? Is that what we're looking at here? Is that what we're looking at here? Have they done this on purpose? Have they filled all the blocks so that these BTCers can't move their BTC onto exchanges? Ooh, I wonder. I wonder. Watch this space. Love that. Love that. TX Tree, let's have a look at a median fee on Ethereum, $67, and that's a median fee, and $1.17 on KuCoin. Oh dear, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. M1 money stock. Oh, can we still see this here? Oh, look at that. So in 1960 there was 1.4 billion, $140 billion. By 2010 that had gone to 2 trillion. By 2020 it was 4 trillion, and then boom, straight up, well over $16 trillion in just a few months. And if you're wondering why they're going around trying to jab everybody, that's the reason right there. You think I'm joking? So CoinGecko, how are we feeling about the genuine Bitcoin today? Feeling good, 72%. Alrighty, nice. Let's have a look at Bitping just quickly. What's the money flow per hour? Last time I looked at this, it was $5. $5 still country, 60, very good. The morning run. So we've had 592,878 purchases in the last 24 hours. Going to be some very wealthy people there, my goodness me. But stay away from the rest of this, people. Remember, move fast and break stuff does not mean breaking the law. Live coin watch. So we've got current price of Bitcoin $150. Price chart upsy downsies. Depth chart 5.3 million bids versus 5.7 million asks. Buyers in the market. Well, buyers and sellers in the market. Let's have a look at Bitcoin versus USD over 2 days. Oh. It's looking alright. Very good. Let's have a look at KuCoin over 2 days versus the US dollar. Flatlining. Bitcoin versus KuCoin over 2 days. Oh, look at that. Strength. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that trending upwards? Come on. And here we've got the entire shitcoin market. So look at KuCoin down at $57,000. All pumped by Tether. There is no economic value in that whatsoever. It's a massive bubble. Where is Bitcoin? Are we at? Oh, about 65. Yours today for $150. Remember, it's the only digital protocol with any economic fundamental value. All of these digital protocols are absolutely and utterly worthless. All illegal security offerings. Let's have a look at Twitch new users. How we do? New users 62. That's going up. Loving that. Ruth Eastman's epic tweet. Still look at that. That should be tens of thousands by now. Like that every day, but they've pushed it down again. It should be. That's normally like 1,200 something. They've pushed it up. You know, when there was a massive push, but then they just simply brought it back down again. Tell you what we will do today. We'll just have a quick look at Kurt Wattock Jr. and then the Patrick Bet David podcast. Let's see how many views. So we've got views on this video here. 2.8k views. We'll see the man himself, the man of the moment, Kurt Wattock, appear in just a second. This is about the trial of the century. There he is. Look at that. Our very own man of the moment. Loving that. Let's have a look at the Patrick Bet David's YouTube channel. I'm sure here it is. Let's have a quick look. How many?
Currency Group, which is a.
Oh, does it say how many views? Let's have a quick look. 36,222. Loving that. Very good. All right, let's have a look at a stablecoin printer that's not very stable. At the beginning of the month. So Tether printed $5 billion, or almost $6 billion this month. Binance USD printed $500 million. USDC another $5 billion. Look at that. It's just as bad as Tether. That is outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. People desperately trying to protect themselves because they know that when BTC crashes, they're going to need somewhere to put their money. Because somebody, these pieces of digital bits of data are only worth what somebody's willing to pay for them. So they'll be like, they can get their money out quickly if there's enough, pegged what they call stable coins to the US dollar. Dear oh dear, it's all a massive scam. Let's have a look at whale alerts then quickly. Here we go. So over 24 hours, 15. What's this? USDT transferred from Tether to Tether Treasury, whatever. Unknown wallet, Binance. What's this? Oh, look at 3,879 bitcoins transferred from Coinbase to unknown wallet. $220 million. Good grief. More BTC on the move. Almost $1 billion in one go. That's huge. Honestly, these figures are mind-numbing. Mind-blowing, maybe. 9 hours. Let's have a look at big movements. Look at this. What's this? USDT transferred from CurveFi. Another DeFi load of crud. Look at that. Ripple wanting to sell a load unlocked from escrow. Look at that. They'll be dumping that on their on the XRP army. Another almost $1 billion. What's this? Transfer from unknown wallet to unknown wallet. Where's it going? 16 hours. Look at that. More BTC move. Look at that. Oh, that's 4,800. 15,000 BTC. $1 billion. Well, 869 million. God, getting massively excited. 18 hours. 20 hours. 15,000 BTC moved. Oh my days. 22. More BTC being moved. Coinbase to unknown wallet. Oh dear. And there we go. Right, loving that. Right, people, looks like we're up to date with the figures. Hope you enjoyed the show. Catch you guys later. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. BuyBSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.sirtoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSirToshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.